Alright, hello guys, today we're going to be talking about yet another snowstorm for interior New England, but before I get started with this video, I would ask that you do subscribe if you do like weather related content, and also like the video if you do like this video, that way I know what kind of content you guys want me to make. So we're going to be looking at our futurecast radar model here, the HRDPS, and this is basically the RGEM on a much higher resolution, so this is going to be a really good simulation of what the radar could possibly look like. So looking at the radar, we're going to get rain start to develop in Virginia and North Carolina. That's starting kind of this evening into tonight. And then we're going to see some snow there for Michigan and Indiana as well, and portions of Ohio, and starting to see some snow mix in for Pennsylvania. As we move on, you will also see that the upstate New York area start to get very heavy snow. Some mixing issues going on closer to the lake, so I'm going to watch that one closely. It will be taken into account on the snowfall total, so don't worry. That forecast will be very accurate, taking the mixing into account. We're also seeing interior Vermont and New Hampshire also getting a lot of snow, and Maine starting to get involved as well. I want to mention that the models and a lot of forecasts had the northeastern portions of Ohio getting a lot of snow, and my models aren't really showing a lot of precipitation making its way to there, so I'm not buying the 4 inches there, more closer to 1 inch if anything. I think upstate New York starting to get much heavier snow as that precipitation moves in, as well as Vermont and New Hampshire getting very heavy snow there. And as we move on some more, you can see northern Vermont and New Hampshire just absolutely pouring snow. This is very, very heavy snow in these dark blues up there. Some of the heaviest snow we've seen all year here in the eastern United States, probably, besides some lake effect bands. And as we move on, we also see northern interior Maine there also getting that heavier snow band moving into that area. And that eventually moves out. As you can see, the low pressure system kind of rides the coast of Maine, and you see some snow showers kind of heading in the back end. You might get an extra inch or two from that up there in the northern Vermont and New Hampshire areas. Also, you'll see that there is some lake effect bands in Pennsylvania and New York, and that will add to the totals, but that's not taken into account in this snowfall total, just because lake effect snow is really hard to forecast, and also it's after the storm anyway, so my forecast subtracts the amount that you will be getting from lake effect type bands as we see the snow showers continue. Alright, so we're going to look at our snowfall forecast here. I want to move from west to east, so we're going to start with the Illinois, Indiana, Michigan area, and you can see that little blue area. Notice the white, that's where I think we'll get snow in general, but that little blue area there in Michigan off the lake, basically that's where I think we'll get lake enhancement. That's basically where the air is going to be moving over it, and it's really going to enhance a lot of that precipitation. That could lead to, closer to 3 inches for there. Ohio, again, only looking for 1 to 3 inches, whereas some people would probably tell you 3 to 6. I think it's going to be more of a 1 to 3 type thing for you guys, and really you'd have to move into Pennsylvania and New York to get to some of that heavier precipitation, and that's where we'll likely see that 3 to 6 inches in that lighter blue, mostly for upstate New York. I think I could have extended my blue and white